Previously on Zoomvivor.
I want Dakota to use that idol for Erica. Just so, Erica and Dakota will write Bing's name down.
But holy shit, dude. Did you really just give me an idol at Final 8?
My next target is Kenita. We should have stick with our core.
And I don't want to be labeled as a duo because that's just the biggest target right there.
I hope they really do vote for me and actually play it the right way so that this idol won't go to waste.
Let's put 2 votes on Kenita and 3 votes on Bing because they told me that Kenneth is voting Bing.
I didn't appreciate that. Why would we flip the vote on Kenneth? Why would we flip the vote at all?
12th person voted out of Zoomvivor PANGAEA and the 4th member for jury. With that being said, Brian, Tribe has spoken.
That was wild.
I'm about to cry. Oh my god.
Wow, that was an idol put to waste. I wasn't able to read that well. Somehow, I was actually shocked that people were not really gunning in for me during the tribal council.
So I tried to plant seeds to Dakota. I told him that Brian has won 2 international awards. So Brian is a threat.
As soon as Bing's name was brought up for the vote, Brian was very uncomfortable. I even made an initiative. I messaged him and I say, I know you're uncomfortable with this Bing vote. Are you good? Is this something that you want to do? What is your alternative option? Playing into his hands. I'm eating out of his hands to try to get this information. And he slips up and tells me, yeah, I don't feel the most confident with voting out Bing this round. Why can't we do someone else?
Like, I was thinking of a situation where Bing played an idol to Brian, and then someone played an idol for Kathy, and with my vote still there, like voting for Bing, there will still be a vote counted, and Bing will go home. One of the 2 evil stepsisters will go home, and either one of them, I'm okay. Either one of them going home, I'm okay with it. I love it. Well, at least just because.
And I'm so sorry. The vote changed literally at the last minute.
Yeah. I think if somebody, if she played it for Brian, and then somebody played an idol for Kat, then at least we still have a vote.
With this, we get to flash her idol and she loses her ally, which leaves her alone on F6. And yeah, we can probably vote her out at F6. And I can guarantee myself a sure spot at Final 5.
So like now Bing is vulnerable for like later on when we try to get her out before Final Tribal. So it honestly works in our favor now.
I have no one left right now. I am on my own. I'm sorry, Brian, for not playing it on you. I know it was such a huge mistake from my end. I could have saved him. Could have gone farther in the game together. I'm just lost right now. I don't have anyone.
It's a brilliant idea, isn't it? And who thought of that? It's your Australian, not British girl, Kenita.
And then James said, okay, stop chatting. So there's no more like locked in. We just figured out that everyone was going to vote for this one. Now, I reached top 6 again. The last time I played full org, I reached top 6 and got voted out after. So if I survive this is the farthest place that I have ever been. So I'm very proud of myself, you know.
Like, I did not expect to be here just given how many times my name was written down. Like, I'm excited. Like, I'm not only in the final 6, I'm in the final 6 with Dakota, who's like my ride or die. Like I've got Kat. We are going. Like this is feeling surreal, and it's getting closer and closer. Like to the end.
It's getting real at this point. Of course, I have so much more to go, and I know that I need not to think so hastily upon the end because I have to make it there first. But the end is in sight.
Still feel like I can still make it to the end. I even though chances of me getting the difficulty is very low, honestly, because there are still 2 pairs in the game. The pairs were Kat and Kinita and Dakota and Erica. So I felt like I have to make the 2 pairs clash with each other so I can move further in the game.
I think I am a hero. I'm a hero for myself. Well, I don't care what they think of me for as long as I save myself, and there can only be one winner. So I just need to do what is beneficial for my game.
Right now, we are targeting Bing, since I don't want Ken yet to feel that I am drifting apart from her. And I think she's also positioning herself in a good position with Dakota, Erica, and Kenneth.
To me, chaos happen when I want it and when I like it. So beware, girl.
Let me get my headset. My headset.
Apart from winning this for myself, for me to go further in the game, I want to win this badly for Brian.
Definitely curious to see how the next immunity is going to go and everything, but feeling a lot better that we pulled that off again. 2 in a row, crazy, but we're going. No tribal is ever as expected. And that's just how the season is gonna be.
Thank you, Brian, for sticking up with me even until you got voted out. This one's for you. Atin to.
Hello guys, so welcome to Final 6. We're now getting closer to the end, and now we go to our next challenge. Immunity is back up for grabs. For today's challenge, you will be participating in a Zoomvivor Classic, which is our very own karaoke challenge. Right. So for this challenge, you will be given a category, and you just have to sing a song that is somewhat related to the category. After which that person, if they answered correctly, they can pick someone to go next. But if that person repeats a song, the same word, for example, in that category that was already sung or given, and if they run out of time, from the 15 seconds that we'll be allotting, they're out of the challenge. Right? Is there someone who wants to volunteer to start?
I can start.
Not me.
Alright. I guess Erica will start. She's volunteered.
I'll do it.
Alright, here we go. First category is songs by your favorite artists. Dakota said Imagine Dragons. Bing said Sam Smith. Erica, Taylor Swift. Kenneth, Ariana Grande. Ken with Love. And Kat with Mariah Carey. Here you go. Erica.
I'm drunk in the back of the car and I'm crying like a baby coming home from the bar. Oh, I'm fine, but it wasn't true. I don't want to keep secrets just to keep you and I. Kenneth.
Okay. I could write a song, but my new piano, I could think about how hard it is to lose in battles. Not hard. It's not hard. Okay, that's I'll choose Bing.
Sam Smith. Oh, won't you stay with me? 'Cause you're all I need. The saints love it's here to see. I don't like anymore. Next is Dakota.
I'm waking up, I feel it. Bones enough to make my systems blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age. Whoa, radioactive. Let's just go, Kanita.
Oh my god, mental block. It's the invisible things that I want the most. Ate Kat.
I had a vision of love, and it was all that you've given to me. Treated me kind, sweet destiny, Kenneth.
Can you stay up all night? Fuck me through the daylight. 30 for 35. Okay, Kenita.
Shit, I forgot the lyrics. I don't know. I'm out.
Alright, Kenita is out of the challenge. Right, Kenita, you can pick someone to start the next category. Who do you pick before I say it?
Erica.
Alright, Erica will start the next.
I want to
Right.
see more
It has to be, next category is songs with animals in the lyric.
You'll be begging on my knees, bang, bang, gorilla. Da 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 Bing.
I'm at the eye of the tiger, fighter, dancing through the fire, 'cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. Ate Kat.
Spread your wings and prepare to fly, for you become like a butterfly. Oh, spread your wings and fly, my butterfly. Kenneth.
Bitch a Macau, bitch a Macau, bitch a Macau. I go move, I go move. Okay, Bing.
Oh my god, I think I'm out.
Alright, time is up, Bing. You're out of the challenge. Pick someone else to start the next category.
Dakota.
Alright, Dakota will start. You have to sing songs with the word love in the lyrics.
I love you, you love me. We're a happy family. Ate Kat.
Love, 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 love. How you love to hate me, Kenneth.
Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you, let me love you. Dakota.
I'm not gonna hold time. I can't.
All right.
I forgot. I can't.
Time is up for Dakota is out of the challenge. Now left with Kenneth, Erica, and Ate Kat. Right. Choose someone to start.
Kenneth.
Kenneth. Category is songs with the word win.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Getting up. You know the lyrics. Erica.
All we do is fight. Now we're gonna win. And then, it's a Taylor Swift song. Oh, I said Cat.
Win. Oh no, I don't have any songs with win. No, I'm out. I don't
Right.
have.
Time is up for Ate Kat, which means she's out. Now left with Kenneth and Erica. Final category Kat, who will start the last category between Erica and Kenneth?
Erica.
Right. Erica will start songs with numbers in the lyrics. Erica, start.
Let me see you 1 2 step. Da, da, da.
Like 2002, I will always remember the day you kissed my lips.
Okay, Erica.
I'll be right by your side till 3005. Hold up.
525,600 minutes. How do you measure?
Okay, Erica.
Whatever you want, I keep it 100.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
Erica.
5 more hours, we're just getting started. Ooh. I'm so sorry for anyone who has to hear my sings.
Oh my god.
And time is up, Kenneth. We have past 15 seconds, which means Erica has won immunity. Stay from the vote. You're now sure in for the top 5. As for the rest of you, one of you will be the 13th person voted out of the game and the 5th member of our journey.
I feel like I just played this game so many times in college that like I had so many songs in my back pocket.
It feels so nice having immunity because now, like, obviously I'm still very concerned about where the votes are going to go because obviously that affects final 5 is huge. Like that vote could shift any way possible depending on who's in that final 5 with me.
But now that I lost, I'm kind of losing hope as well. As in, I don't know where to go. I want to talk to people, but at the same time, I feel like they don't even want to talk to me. Of course, I won't go down without a fight. But at this point in time, I'm just at a loss for words. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go from here. I just hope something saves me.
Looking at the final 6 in this tribe, I know that I'm in a very good position because me and Dakota really get along together. I still have a cat, I still have Kenneth. So the plan right now is to take up Bang because there can only be one Filipina girl and that should be me. So my plan is to vote out Bang and next would be Kat.
The most logical thing that I can think of right now is Bing, since we're not in any connection. Is so we agreed to vote out Bing right now.
I know that she is not somebody that I could sit with in the final 3 and like guarantee that like I could get more votes than her. Like she's a likable person and I think that is a very scary thing for somebody who is also playing a social game.
As I'm reaching out to people, they're just giving me generic answers, trying to make me feel somehow comfortable, which obviously I'm not. So with that, I just have to turn to my idol hunting skills. I need to go find another one, hope for a miracle to find that same idol I played last time, and play it one last time here.
I had a conversation with Bing and she told me that she will vote for Dakota and I talked to Kinita that Bing is voting for Dakota. So I made a group chat with the 3 and saying that we only need one person to vote Dakota out if that plan worked.
I'm in a good position, and I think the last tribal council helps secure me in that understanding. That's what kind of pushed my thought processes. I was able to execute one of the biggest blindsides, in 2 rounds in a row. I've been able to execute some of the biggest blindsides, and I'm still untouched. I'm not really being talked about, or at least I don't think I'm being talked about.
I was telling Dakota we could just take out Bing here because she is the jury threat, and like that could be an easy voting decision there. But like also like I have no reason to like vote Kaneda either. So like it's just like it's hard. Like it's hard getting down to like 6 people where you actually have like gotten to know them throughout the game and now you have to vote them out. Like it's definitely a hard decision.
I know that I'm in a really good position right now because I've already talked to Dakota. I also talked to Erica and Kenneth, and they all agreed to write Bing's name. But I also have other plans. Just in case Bing has an idol, I might have a stray again. I need a backup plan for that.
I think in this moment, I have a really good chance. I'm not going to take advantage of it. I'm going to continue to fight hard and continue to play strategically as possible, but I'm in a good position right now with where I stand. And I have a fortune idol, which I'm not sure if it's real, but if it is, and I play it, will come to my advantage if I ever find myself in danger.
So now my big focus going into this tribal is 1, keeping my allies safe, and 2, making sure that anybody who could be a potential challenge threat or jury threat goes home.
And who I will vote out tonight is who I feel is the biggest threat in this game right now.
The stars are lining up. I just have to help move the earth a little bit so that they align perfectly over me, so to speak.
Final 6. We now bring in the members of the jury with Brian voted out last tribal council. And now the jury can know that Erica won the last immunity challenge. Right. Hello, Final 6. We're getting so close to the end right now. It's getting down to the wire at this point. Erica, as the winner of this challenge, in your opinion, who among the remaining players has the best resume to win?
Oh, that's hard. Okay. Like, I feel like each of us have played such different games too, which makes sense. That's how we're all, like, the 6 of us are still here because, like, we've each kind of worked different ways to get ourselves here. I don't know. I think, like, I don't know. One thing that I feel like a lot of juries do base their votes on is if you're likable. And I think anyone can agree that the most likable person here is probably Bing. But I don't know if anyone has any other opinions on that. Like, I just kind of pulled that out of my ass. But, like, I don't know. Like, I think that's, like, how a lot of juries tend to vote. Like, and obviously she's made it far. So, like, that also adds something to her resume in general. So, like, I feel like that is something they could definitely base a vote off of. But obviously there's several other factors too. That's the first one that came to me.
Bing, how do you react to that when she said that you're playing the best game out of everyone?
As she mentioned, everyone is playing a different type of game, and I'm not sure if that's the only basis of what you should base your vote on tonight. And again, obviously I feel vulnerable. I used my idol last tribal council at the wrong time, so I don't have protection now. Erica has the protection, so I really don't know where to go from here. I just really hope people recognize that, okay, maybe some people see me as likable, but all of you guys are likable. Like, seriously, don't fool yourself.
Do you think there's someone here that is a goat?
The fact that we are here in the final 6 and actually above 12 people, that's like a great feat in itself. So yeah, I don't think there's a goat. Everyone is playing the game. Maybe some people will get surprised in the end that some people are playing really under the radar. So
You mentioned something about UTR and someone is playing UTR in this game. Do you wanna let us know who that person you think is playing under the radar?
no, not really. Maybe you have a perception that, let's say, as an example, okay, I'll drop names. Like, let's say Erica and Dakota obviously have a connection as Americans. Again, you'll use any connection you can have. You might see in face value that they're close, but maybe Erica can be working with someone, Dakota can be working with someone. So yeah, that's the game.
All right, Kenita. I wanna ask you, who is surprising you so far in the people left in the game?
All of us here are a threat in a different level, right? So we never really know what might happen. It always changes every second. So yeah, maybe that's it.
All right, Ate Cats. So, for this vote with top 6, are there still any clear lines in the game?
We're a bit far from the final for the final tribal council, so still everyone is thinking for their own game. So there's no line between like who is the final 3 or what. So as of now we're 6. We don't know if we have the majority voting for one person, or it will be split, or it will be like 3 on 3. Anything is possible. So the only thing that clear now is Erica. That's all.
Dakota. So Bing raised a point that you are indeed bundled with Erica, being both of you guys are American. So how do you counter that?
I mean, it's an observable similarity, I guess, if you want to call it observable. But I think everyone here knows that that's not at all. I mean, even if we did tie ourselves together on the basis solely that we're American, we're only 2 against 4 Filipinos. So I think it would be illogical on that basis to try to play that way. But I agree with a lot of what she said, you know, like it's about personal connections and things, and it's about how you're perceived by others. So, you know, if you're at the bottom, you want people to feel that you're a number, whether that's good or bad, you know, a perception, you know, like, because I don't think of anybody as just a number in this game. I think everyone's a person. There's a person behind the screen. So that comes into account.
So how do you think others perceive you now?
So I hope people will perceive me, the people that I'm working with, know that I'm loyal and that I stick with my word. I stay to my word. I really do. And if I make a mistake, I come around and I try my best to correct it. I try to validate the invalid. So I just hope that's how they see me, is I'm a loyal person that deserves to stay here, and I'm someone that people want to keep in their game.
All right. So now it is time to vote. And let's see if your perceptions are accurate. Good luck.
You are like a cat with 9 lives. And I'm sorry, but I'm the truck that's gonna come along and run you over. I hope you go. Not personal, but I'm nervous, so I just hope you go. I'm sorry.
I don't know what to do right now because apparently there's a 3 on 3 that might happen, and if I don't vote out a particular person, then there will be rocks. But I cannot betray this one. I know. What should I do? I really don't know.
Please go home. Please go home.
You were so sweet. and the fact that you were able to find the idols you did was insane. But I'm gonna have to vote you out because I cannot sit with you in the final three.
I have the votes. Before I read the votes, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now is the last time you can do so.
Since it's the last time, I guess I have no use for it, so I'm using it this time.
Alright? Alright. Rules of Zoomvivor state that if a hidden immunity idol is played, all votes for that person will not count, and that person with the next highest number of votes will be voted out. Bing, that is, in fact, hidden immunity idol. All votes for Bing will not count. Anyone else?
It would be shameful to allow any type of power to go to waste in the game, especially with it being what it is, what I have. So yeah, I'd like to just go ahead and play my fortune idol and see where that gets.
Right, you need to show us.
Here's the heads. There's the tails. And just so you know, I didn't find this. Bods gave it to me.
All right.
Tails. Oh shit! It was tails. Yeah.
Right. There's tails. All votes for Dakota will still count. Anyone else? Okay. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person with the highest number of votes needs to leave the tribal council area immediately. I will read the votes. First vote. Bing does not count. Bing does not count. Bing does not count. Bing. 4 votes for Bing. None of them count.
Guys, why me?
Dakota. That's 1 vote, Dakota. 1 vote left. Thirteenth person voted out of Zoomvivor PANGAEA, and the 5th member of our jury will be decided later. It's Kenneth. It's the last vote. We are tied. 1 vote Dakota, 1 vote Kenneth. Okay. This is how it will go. So Bing is safe. She has the immunity idol. Erica is safe. She's immune. So now the tribe needs to decide between Dakota and Kenneth on who should go home. Otherwise, they will be safe and it will be rocks between Kenita and Katz.
Well, I've been loyal to those of you. You know who I'm talking to. I've been loyal to you. I want to continue playing this game with you. I think that I hold more to offer to you than Kenneth does. No disrespect whatsoever in any of this, Kenneth. I think you're a great guy. I hope my loyal people have me, because at the end of the day, that's all I have. It's the loyalty.
And this is probably for Erica. I think that you're the key here, since I feel like Ken, Kat, and Bing will probably have the same vote. Well, the fact that I received a vote again, like someone did a stray vote to me again, means that I'm just like a scapegoat. So if that's what you guys think about me, then use me as a scapegoat for the next round. Honestly, like these people are tighter than I am with them. So Erica, please go to rocks.
So just to be clear, I guess I am sticking with my vote Dakota. So I think Kenita, Ate Katz, and Erica
But I don't think Erica will go for Dakota because they are if you're going to think they're probably in the outs because they're the only two Americans and we are four Filipinos.
When you're going to vote for Dakota again,
Yeah.
nothing can change your mind.
Honestly, all of you are against me right now, so I don't think...
I wouldn't be so quick to put that conclusion though. Anything can happen in this game, clearly. I mean, people are not, I mean...
And if that's your argument that anything can happen, then that means even if I let Kenita and Atikats go to draw rocks, after that, it's a new ball game. It's a new round again. And again, anything can happen. So, just putting it out there.
All right, so it seems that Bing have already made her decision. It's gonna be Dakota. I'm so sorry, Dakota. You know that I love you, girl. But Erica, please, I don't want to go to rocks. You can still use me moving forward.
And Erica, we have a connection from Mao to 2.0, so I really hope that's something we can use moving forward. Because I have no allegiance right now, guys. Seriously, all of you are against me. I'm willing to work with anyone. Use me as a number. I can be a number. Let's do this.
I don't want to be that bitch.
Please, Erica. Now, I'm gonna propose a girls' alliance moving forward. If that is okay with you, we can go with Bing and Ate Kat. You know, I just don't want to go to rocks. We made it this far, me and Kat, and I don't want to be voted out just because of the rock.
I love it that the fight is there, but don't be fooled, Erica, by people telling you what they want you to hear in the moment that they want you to hear it. Because guess what? How many times did your name come up this game? And how easy would it
Dakota,
be?
I have a question for you. Do you want me to go home or do you want to go rocks?
Well, I would like you to go home. I mean, obviously, so we don't have to.
Well, I don't want you to go home, and I don't want you to go home, and I am really pushing for the two of them to draw rocks because I told you that I am just forming a bond with you, and like I hope that we can still have that, you, me, and Erica.
I go to rocks.
But like, Dakota did say yes for me when we did do this in our last tribal where we had to come to a consensus. He vouched for me, and I feel like I owe it to him. I should vouch for him too. He has been there for me since day one.
I just have a last thing to say about that, Erica. Do you think if you're sitting with Dakota in the end, you'll win over him with all the moves he's done, with all the personal connections he has built? Do you really want to sit with him? I mean, come on. After this, we're final 5. There's no...
I think done influential.
So you have to think for yourself, Erica. You have to think for yourself.
I'm thinking for myself right now. I honestly do think, like, if Dakota and I were sitting next to each other in Final Tribal, I think either of us could have a chance. It all depends on how we decide to pitch ourselves then, but I think...
I can see Bads already not agreeing with that.
They don't agree with it. Now there's still how many rounds of the game are left to play? I didn't make moves by myself. I made moves with half the people that are still in the cast. We made these moves collectively and together, so I think it would be unfair to just paint me as this superstar in a cast where I really feel like it's anyone's game. It is anyone's game. You say Charlene, you see Charlene, you say you see Bads. They are 2 members of the jury. 2 does not win you a game.
I am potential 3rd.
3 does not win you a game.
Well, also, let's just note that this is tribal and everyone's going
to do this. Come on, Erica. It's on you.
It is on me. And, like, honestly, like I said, I hate being in this position in general, but, like, I made my decision. Dakota did it for me. I'm going to do it for him right back.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Eric.
So you and Bing are disagreeing.
Sorry, but like, that is what I have to do. Like,
so we're going to rock.
Kenita and Atikats are drawing for rocks.
Yes, so.
Is that it, Erica?
I mean, yeah, I made my decision.
Okay, clear.
Alright. Yes.
Congrats, Dakota.
Thank you.
I guess there's nothing left to discuss. So since Bing already had her decision about sending Dakota home, Erica sending Kenneth home, we can now go to rocks, which means Kenneth and Dakota, you guys are safe, and Kenita and Katz, you will now draw rocks. Okay. The person who the wheel decides will be the 13th person voted out and the 5th member for jury. Good luck, Kat and Kenita. Here you go. Shall now spin the wheel. The wheel has decided, which means Kenita, you are the 13th person voted out of this game and the 5th member for jury. Any final words for the tribe?
Good luck, guys.
Sorry, Ken.
Sorry.
Alright, with that, Ken, tribe has spoken. Alright, final 5. Guess it's safe to say that everyone is really out there for themselves. Okay.
Casting for Zoomvivor 6 is now open. Check out our Facebook page for more details.
You know what? I am the victim of my own move. I'm the victim of my own stray vote. So it really bite me in the ass. I think I'm playing a really great Idle Gaming, and all of the information I'm getting all the information, all the boot. I know who's gonna go next, and yeah, I think maybe also people perceive me as a goat because I made them feel that I'm just one of their numbers. So it is such a shame that I had to go to rocks. Right now I'm regretting my decision. I hate it! I'm really trying to manage Erica and Dakota, and that was the reason why I come up with straying again with Kenneth. I've already told them that I'm straying to Kenneth just in case an idol will be played. But I also know at some point that Bing is already voting off Dakota. I know that because she already mentioned that she's already rallying for the vote. So I know that they're gonna write Dakota's name. To the viewers, I guess I would say, yeah, so sorry. I fell short again, and thank you for supporting me if you ever support me. And please don't laugh at my move. I really do regret it.